What's up, guys? Just here back at my channel. Tonight we're doing a review for Aew Dynamite, all that stuff. So let's go get to it then. As you can see, sorry. Oh, damn, damn, things not sticking up. Shit. Anyways, the kick. I see. I'm in my living room and stuff, making this video, as you can tell. And anyways, let's go and get to it then. The show kicks off with the video package kind of thing intro for Mad Max Furiosa this coming Friday and stuff. So, and then a little bit of the intro, the Dynamite and all that stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, just gonna get with the first match. Will Ospreay and Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta and Roderick Strong. Orange Cassidy's theme hits. Out comes the Freshie Squeeze. One as a big tag team match. Previewing two big matches at the AEW Double or Nothing 2024 pay-per-view kicks off this week's show. As the first match of the evening, Cassidy's theme stops as he is halfway down the ramp, and then entrance tune for his partner plays. Out comes Will Ospreay. The two head to the ring together for scheduled tag team action. Their respective pay-per-view opponents for this weekend. Also on commentary for this one is Don Callis, who was grilled immediately about his recent reactions with Cassidy and whether or not the Freshly Squeezed one is now part of the Don Callis family. Ospreay's theme wraps up and Best Friends modified theme plays. Out comes the Trent Beretta. Music dies down halfway down the ramp, and the tune for the Undisputed Kingdom plays. Out comes AEW National Champion Roderick Strong, accompanied by Matt Taven, Mike Bennett. The bell sounds and refreshing offering this one, kicking things off for the respective teams are Ospreay and Strong on the floor. Cassidy ambushes Trent immediately, which distracts Ospreay in the ring. Sorry. Allowing Strong to get the early jump. Ospreay fights back. See me, guys. Ospreay fights back, then hits a splash on Trent for to help his partner back in the ring. Ospreay hits a spot on Strong for a close 2 count. The Undisputed Kingdom guys hop on the apron to provide a distraction, which allows Strong to take back over the offensive advantage in the match. The backbreaker, Trent and Strong get in an argument as the two tag. After some more back and forth action, we see Cassie take over in the ring, taking to the AEW National Champion as the crowd comes to life in the background. In Bakersfield, Trent trips up Orange as he heads to the top row, and Strong takes back over. Trent goes for a cheap attack on Cassidy on the floor, but Ospreay stops him. Strong and Trent end up hitting a double team spot on Cassidy on board. Before we shift gears ahead to mid-match commercial break, when we return, we see Cassidy doing the hands in the pocket sequence. He tags in Ospreay, who goes on an offensive rampage, and what is quickly becoming an excellent match. The crowd chants, "This is awesome," as it looks like Cassidy is in trouble. Callis jumps up from the seat. The commentary desk and helps him. This nearly leads to Cassidy and Ospreay picking up the win as they each hit their finishers, but then Wardlow shows up. Wardlow makes a big impact, leading to Strong scoring the pinfall and the ring for the win. After the match, Cassidy is busted open, as is Ospreay at the hands of Trent and Strong respectfully. So winners are Trent Beretta and Roger Strong. Alright, backstage, we see the Young Bucks with their AEW EVP hats as they inform security that Darby Allin is banned from the building tonight after his unprovoked attack last week. After security leaves to ensure he doesn't come in, Sanjay Dutt shows up and talks business with the Bucks. Inside the ring, the lights go out when they come back on. The theme for Come Go hits, and we see one of the coolest active re-entrances in the business for the Bang Bang Gang trio of Switchblade, Jay White and the Guns, Austin and Colin Gunn. The AEW Trios champions make their way down to the ring. They bring up Pac and question if you say Pac or Pac. Then talk about their recent interaction with him. White brings up how Pac begged them make to make care to make him care. He says they gave him exactly what he wanted. Pac cuts them off on the big screen and say they did do what he asked. Pac reveals his partners for their upcoming clash, the fellow Triangle members of the Lucha Brothers. Battle Zell Metal and Ray Phoenix. The duo comes out, and now the Dead Triangle are back together, complete with Alex Abrahantes by their side. The trio head to the ring to a big reaction, and they immediately brawl with Bullet Club Gold. Dead Triangle beats down the Bang Bang Gang and runs them off from the ring. Pac gets on the mic and challenges him to a unified AEW Trios Championship showdown at the AEW Double or Nothing 2024 pay-per-view this weekend in Los Angeles. We head to another commercial break after this wraps up. The next match is FTW Championship Eliminator Hook versus the Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith versus Kazori Shibata. Now it's time to find out who will be challenging the Learning Team Chris Jericho for the FTW at this Sunday's AEW Double or Nothing 2024 pay-per-view. The legendary Jericho makes his way down with Big Bill to join the gang on special guest commentary for our next match of the evening, which is the FTW title eliminator. The Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith, makes his way to the ring. Out next to the bat symbol is Hook. Japanese legend Kazori Shibata also comes out. The bell sounds and official offering this one, as Jericho is in super chipper mode on commentary per his new learning tree persona. Shibata chops Keith after a big kick to Hook. Hook rushes the corner with a bunch of right and ends. Shibata gets sent outside, arm drag from Hook to Keith, sleeper from behind by Hook. Here comes Shibata, the chokehold Hook. Jawbreaker breaks it all up. Hook grabs the hips and hits a suplex. Shibata with a Sato suplex. Hook with a belly to belly. Shibata hits his own. We head to a mid-match commercial break as the action continues. When we return, we see some back and forth action, and then Shibata and Hook pull off a double submission on Keith to each win. This makes the AEW title match a triple threat against Jericho at AEW Double or Nothing this weekend. Jericho cuts a super positive promo after as we see Willow Mercedes package for Double or Nothing and head to a break. So winners and new FTW Championship #1 contenders Hook and Kazori Shibata. Alright, next match is Konosuke Takeshita versus Matt Sydal. When we return from the break, Konosuke Takeshita's theme is how it comes with Don Callis for our next match of the evening. Already in the ring is his opponent, veteran Matt Sydal. The bell sounds and off we go. Excalibur and company hype. Takeshita versus John Moxley and IWGP title eliminator at AEW Double or Nothing this Sunday, as Takeshita dominates Sydal early on. Takeshita hits a big brainbuster and then a couple of other moves. He hits a blue thunder bomb and Callis tells him to break him. Takeshita hits a forearm finisher and scores the pinfall victory. After the quit squash match, Takeshita hits a release German suplex on Sydal for an unnecessary post-match attack. He keeps putting the boots to him, and finally Wild Thing plays and the crowd explodes, waiting for John Moxley to emerge. Mox eventually does and grabs the mic before heading to the ring. It looks like he's going to cut a promo, but then he simply walks up and cracks Konosuke in his face with the mic to knock him out. He leans over him and tells him he'll see him at Double or Nothing, and walks off. So winner is Konosuke Takeshita. So next match is Swerve versus Nick Wayne. Backstage we see the Young Bucks when the Darby Allin with their Darby Allen band flyer that they are handing out to security and the other people. They see Swerve Strickland sitting in their seat with his feet up. He asks if he's in their chair. They tell him he's the champ and can sit wherever he wants. They ask if he's seen this man and hand him one of the flyers. Swerve spits his gum out his mouth and puts it in the flyer and says he hasn't. He looks at the Bucks and tells them to hit his music because his ministry is up next. The Bucks yell at someone off camera to do their jobs and hit the champ's music. They do, and out comes the Prince Nonetheless Swerve Strickland for our next match of the evening. Out comes his opponent from the Patriarchy, Nick Wayne. Sounds and Swerve immediately begins beating down Wayne. The commentators hype Swerve's title defense of the AEW World Championship against Christian Cage at AEW Double or Nothing Festival for this Sunday. Swerve takes the turnbuckle, patting off the top one in the corner, and continues to beat down Nick. Nick ends up sliding Swerve into the exposed turnbuckle, which allows him to take over. He goes for a moonsault on the floor, but Swerve catches him. Nick counters into a DDT on the floor as we shift gears and head to a mid-match commercial break. As this match continues, when we return, we see Swerve take back over and get the win. After the match, Killswitch attacks him from behind. Christian Cage comes out, but Swerve fights back. Cage runs off. He tries sneaking away in a car, but as he speeds off, after flipping it off, Swerve is chasing behind him on foot. Another car blocks his exit. We see it as Prince Nana. Swerve drags Cage out of the window of his car and brawls with him. They end up on the roof fighting, and Swerve gets Cage for a con chair on the hood. Cage runs off before he can. So we had to break. So yeah, Prince Nana's back. Finally. So winner is Swerve. Oh shoot, I missed one. Okay, here we go. Alright, next match is Malachi Black versus Kyle O'Reilly. When we return from the break, the lights go out in the arena and the House of Black theme hits. Out comes Malachi Black for our next match of the evening. He sells in the ring and takes his mask off. As the lights come back on, the theme for his opponent hits. Out comes Kyle O'Reilly. The bell sounds are virtual in this one. Black takes the early offensive lead as the commentators talk about Black's barbed wire steel cage match for the TNT Championship against the Radar superstar Am Copeland at the AEW Double or Nothing 2024 pay-per-view this Sunday in Las Vegas. The two show off their standoff martial arts striking ability with exchanges early on. O'Reilly blasts Black with a body shot that drops him, and Black takes back over with some of his own before kicking O'Reilly's legs out from underneath him. O'Reilly fights back and does the same to the House of Black leader. We head to a mid-match commercial break. When we return, we see O'Reilly go on a lengthy offensive run, but Black ultimately picks up the win. After the match, red lights flicker in the dark arena, which confuses Black out of nowhere. About 1,000 gallons of dark red blood-like substance spills from the heavens above, covering Black. That's right, folks. The old brewed blood returned. Adam Copeland appeared on the big screen and told Malachi to be careful what he wishes for, and that he see him Sunday. We head to another break. Alright, so winner is Malachi Black. Timeless Tony Storm and Mariah May versus Soraya and Harley Cameron. So this is the next match coming up. When we return from break, we see a video package with Darby Allin's surprise return being shown from last week's at the replacement for Eddie Kingston in the Anarchy in the Arena match at the AEW Double or Nothing 24 this Sunday. After this wraps up, the commentators run down the lineup for AEW Double or Nothing as the official match graphics flash across the screen. Back inside the arena, the camera goes black and white as Timeless Tony Storm and Mariah May make their way to the ring, accompanied by Luther the Butler for our next match of the evening. Their theme dies down, color returns, and out comes Soraya and Harley Cameron. The bell sounds and off we go. Hardy and Mariah May kick things off for their respective teams. Mariah takes their early offensive lead. Soraya tags in and helps shift the offensive momentum in her team's favor, working overplay as we should transition into a mid-match commercial break. In return, we see some more back and forth action leading to Storm and May picking up the win. After the match, Serena Deeb attacks Storm with a high heel shoe. She unfolds a steel chair over her body and puts a single leg Boston Crab on her as officials try and break it up. So winners are Thomas Tony Starr and Mariah May. Alright, main event time. Bryan Danielson versus Santam Singh. Main event time. Next match. But first, announcement for earlier in the show is taken back as we learned via backstage interview with Bullet Club Gold that their match with Death Triangle at AEW Double Nothing 2024 will be a non-title bout unless they get a win in a bout at AEW Collision later this week. We move on from that to a pre-match hype for our final bout of the evening. With that said, Jeff Jarrett's team hits and out he comes with Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal to accompany the massive senton scene to the ring. The theme for his opponent is and out comes the birthday boy the American Dragon Bryan Danielson of the Blackpool Combat Club and Team AEW for Anarchy in the arena at AEW Double Nothing Testing for pay-per-view. The bell sounds and official running with this one. Danielson takes the early offensive lead. Sanjay Dutt tries to get involved, but Danielson avoids it. Fans chant, "You fucked up." Yeah, he did fucked up. That's funny. As Danielson makes him pay for it, and then takes on Santam Singh on the floor with the running knee from the ring apron. He goes to charge at the big man on the floor, but stops and chokes them on the hard part of the ring. Singh rolls Danielson back into the ring. He takes the padding off the top turnbuckle in the corner. Danielson fights back and chomps the big man down with kicks before gouging his eyes and beating him up with more repeated kicks. Singh no-sells him and tells Danielson to come on. Danielson tries to do exactly that, but runs into the frying pan sized hand of Singh, which knocks him silly. Danielson gets in the label lock, but then Jarrett and Lethal attack him from behind, prompting the ref to throw this one out. Jarrett grabs the guitar and goes to blast Danielson with it, but Danielson fights back. He's got it and backs Dutt into a corner. He turns around and Singh punches through the guitar, which explodes to 1,000 toothpicks as the attack continues. The Young Bucks theme hits. Out comes Matthew and Nicholas Jackson with an envelope in their hand, which Dutt gave them backstage earlier. They help with the attack, and then Kazuchika Okada comes out and joins in with Jack Perry. We see Darby Allin on the big screen. He pops out of the car and pounds fists with Tony Khan, who is still in a neck brace. He comes out with a flamethrower and helps put the Bucks through a table and runs off the Elite. As he and Danielson stand tall, that's how the stream goes on and stuff. Alright, so that was a good show tonight and stuff, so it was good. I enjoyed it, and anyways, that was the go home show for AEW Double Nothing pay-per-view for this Sunday. So yeah, anyways, that was it. I hope you guys like this view. I don't know what you guys do. You like this view or do you like the one in my room? I don't know, but anyways, or I'll probably turn the video when I'm on this corner. But I don't know. So anyways, that was it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.